So what's up YouTube, it's your girl Drika K and I'm back with another video. Okay, so y'all, let me tell y'all how the devil has been trying to wiggle his little bald head tail stuff into my life, like as of last week. So okay, last week was a little difficult for me. Like I was experiencing some heavy, and I do mean heavy warfare. Like it was crazy, y'all. Like I literally could not get right, and I knew it was like the devil immediately because I recognized that feeling. Like I felt like that at the beginning of this year. Like I felt like I was in a box, like I was in a pit, like I felt like I was outgrowing my skin or something. Like it was just crazy. And I just, every morning I was waking up and I'm just like, you know, really not feeling like it, like not feeling nothing at all. Really and truly, if we're being real, because you know we keep it real here on this channel, I really wanted to give up, y'all. I wanted to throw away everything that I have, you know, worked hard for. Like I was ready to just throw in the towel and just, you know, like, yeah, it was bad, y'all. So it was something that I had to kind of like work my way through, because I was like, okay, come on, Dree, you know what this is, so why are you acting like this? Like, girl, don't be acting like you don't know what to do when it gets like this. So y'all know what I did. I started praying. And it's so crazy because the devil, he was so busy because he didn't want me to pray. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, because again, we keep it real on this channel, like all this week I have not felt like it, y'all. I have not felt my closest to God. Like I'm just being real, and I'm just like, what's this feeling? So I've been making myself pray all this week, like even when I didn't feel like it. And I'm not gonna tell no story. There was some nights I just went to bed and I didn't, well, I'm not gonna say I didn't pray because I was being lazy. I would lay in that bed. I can remember at least 2 nights from last week. Like I can remember just getting in that bed and pulling that cover over me and just saying, Lord, I thank you, because that's all I felt like doing. Like it was bad. Like something was over me bad last week, but I'm back. I done shook back. Like I'm here, all is well. Like I feel the closest I could be to God right now, because I stuck through last week and I did not give up. And it's so crazy, like, because I know that one of the reasons why I felt like that, y'all, was because, okay, there are prophets here online on YouTube. You have like many prophets on here, you know, the little prophetic words, you know, things like that. And I'm not gonna call out no names because I'm not trying to say that they are not a good thing, but I'm just saying you have to watch that stuff in moderation, okay? And you have to make sure you take every word back to God and make sure it's for you. You know, so that's all I'm saying. But this is what I'm talking about for me. I ain't, like this lady had said at this church that I used to go to Emmanuel at one point, and the pastor's wife, she would always say, I ain't talking about nobody, I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. And I felt that, like, for real. So I ain't talking about nobody, I'm just talking about what I'm talking about right now. So I had to wing myself off of watching prophetic words on YouTube, because it had got bad, y'all. I'm talking about it had got real bad. And really and truly, I decided to do this like Tuesday, because I'm just like, I don't want my relationship with God to be based off the things that people say online. Like I want to be able to go to him like personally, like whatever I'm going through, and not have to, because like I had got to a point like, can I talk now? Sorry, y'all. I have an air conditioner system in my window, and like it's real rainy outside, and y'all know them little tree frogs, they love like moisture, so they're like, they're on the outside now, because yeah, don't get me wrong, I don't play that. I had to wean myself off of watching too many prophetic words here on YouTube. And it wasn't because they were fake, but it was because I was getting too wrapped up into them. Like, and when I have problems, instead of going to God, I'm getting on YouTube looking to see if like my favorite you know, if my favorite YouTuber have said a word, like what y'all got for me. Like I'm refreshing the feed, you know, because I'm going crazy because I need my fix. Like my favorite, like, because I have like a few of them that I watch. Like, you know, if nobody has posted anything, then I'm going crazy. I'm just like, I'm itching. I need a word. I need a word. But I can always have a word. Like anytime I need a word, I can always receive a word. Anytime, you know, I'm feeling low, and just feeling down, I can crack open the Bible and get a word. It's just that instant. It's an instant Bible. Like, I don't have to wait for anybody on YouTube to tell me everything is going to be all right. Like, I have a personal God. We all have a personal God. So if we're going through things in life, we don't have to wait for prophets online, or we don't have to wait till a revival, or we don't have to wait for church for deliverance. Like, you can literally do it yourself. You know, not to say that you don't need to go, you know, to things like that, because I love it. I do love it, but I'm just saying, like, when it's not Sunday, or when those type of functions aren't going on and you need a quick fix, I'm showing you how to do it yourself. I'm telling you how to do it yourself. I'm letting y'all know my testimony of how I'm doing it myself. But yeah, I had to wean myself off of it, y'all, because I had got on them prophetic words real bad. Like, you can ask my mom and you can ask my sister. Like, that was literally like, I'll be cleaning up and you'll hear me listening to them, and it's not a bad thing, but I did have to, like, wean myself off of them because I got too deep in. And like right now, I'm still on my little journey, because I'm telling myself, like, I want to at least go like a full, I'm trying to see, what day is it today? How long have I been doing this? I want to say I started Tuesday of last week. So it really has not even been a, let's see. Okay, tomorrow is going to make it a week that I've been, you know, staying away from like prophetic words. And I've also have not been on social media at all, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna keep going because I do feel better. But yeah, and then like back to what I was saying, but I had to, like, you know, kind of wean myself off of them because I was not watching them in moderation, and I was just taking in too much, and it was starting to drive me delirious because I was waiting for a word, waiting for them to post, and they weren't posting. I just thought, I was like, wait a minute, girl. Get yourself together. Like, you have a God. You can get down on your knees at any moment, at any second, and you can receive a word. You don't have to wait on nobody. So, yeah, that was one of the things. But I think, like, one of the side effects for me, like, you know, weaning myself off of that was I kind of got out of touch with God, because it wasn't, I didn't have something personal with God, if you get what I'm saying. So, like, once I took away that, then it's just like, what do I have to, like, you know, kind of connect me to God? So that's why I decided to, like, you know, wing myself off, because I enjoy the prophetic words. I do, and I'm not done watching them, but I do want to start back watching them in moderation whenever I do decide to start back watching them, if I ever start back watching them or whatever. But yeah, one of the, you know, side effects was like that in between time, like, I have had to, like, find myself and connect that bridge from me to God. You know, I had to find that bridge and, you know, paste it together or whatever. And to be honest, I'm just not finding that connect probably like yesterday, because I just had to sit and I had to meditate, and I just had to kind of like listen to what God, you know, had been trying to tell me, or at least just trying to sit and be in the presence of God. And that's when I just, you know, I had that thought. He placed it on my spirit, and he just, you know, he let me know, like, you're doing the right thing. Like, this is good. You're doing the right thing, and I'm glad that you're able to, like, recognize my voice, you know. So, you know, and I'm still working on kind of like, you know, trying to hear him. So I'm not completely, you know, perfect. Nobody ever will be perfect, but this is still my journey too. Like, I still struggle with, you know, certain things too, but I had to, like, disconnect myself from the prophetic words, because that was the only thing linking me to God, when it should be me that's linking me to God, if you get what I'm saying, you know. So I admit I do feel better now about everything, because I felt far from God last week. Like, because normally the first thing I do, like, when I wake up, I'm excited to talk to God. But it had got to where it was just like, I didn't really want to talk to God. Like, the devil really tried to wiggle his way in here. Like, he did that now. And I know one thing about it. I know he's probably pretty ticked off with me, because anytime the devil think he's got me, I'm just showing him that he doesn't. Like, this morning, I know the devil probably was watching me, like, so confused, because he probably was like, now, I had her all last week, because I ain't gonna tell no story, y'all. He did have me. Last week, I was down, baby, like, or at least he thought he had me. But anyway, this week, I'm back, and I'm better, and I'm excited to continue on with my journey. Yeah, because I really was in the pit. I was, facing a hard time like last week, and it's crazy because it's really been longer than like a week, but I've just been feeling like this uncomfortable feeling, and I knew that it was just, some spiritual warfare. But honey, I quickly shake back from that. Like, I had to shake it. I really had to shake it. Yeah. Oh, y'all know I done started reading the Bible, right? I'm not gonna tell y'all where I'm at in the Bible, because you're gonna be like, you said you was there last time. But baby, we know that reading the Bible is a process. Like, I was not gonna move on until I understood every word that I had read. But I found a new way of like trying to study it to make sure that I understand it. And I've started going to Bible study. Now, I will say last time that I did speak about, me reading the Bible, it was like, I was reading it. I wasn't understanding nothing I read. But it's like since I've been studying it, like really studying it now, I don't have to write as many notes. But I do write a few notes when it gets kind of hectic. And I have like, a few questions that I need to be answered. I'll continue to read it over and over until like I find some understanding, or until I get to somebody that knows a little bit more about the Bible, and then I ask them. But hold on, I want to show y'all my notes. Whew. Show y'all what I got, because I really be working. Yeah. I got like 3 pages of that work. You feel me? That's 3 pages. Not front and back, not yet. That's front and back. And then we right here. I ain't got nothing right here because we haven't got that far. But yeah, I got 2 days of that work. You feel me? And right now, if anybody can ask me, matter of fact, I am gonna tell y'all where I'm at. I done started in Exodus. You feel me? I'm still in Exodus. This morning I got up and I read Moses flees to the Midian or something like that. Y'all ask me any question about John the Baptist beheaded, Jesus feeds the 5,000, Jesus walks on the water, clean and unclean. Y'all can ask me anything about that and I'll spit it back at you. I'll let you know what's up. I'll let you know what happened in that piece. I give you the 411, I give you the scoop, because your girl has been reading her Bible and she has been studying. She knows what's going on. Don't ask me nothing else about nothing else that's in there, because I haven't got it that far. But if you want to ask me anything about that, I got you. I can tell you about it. I can tell you what's going on. You feel me? So, yeah, I'm just proud of myself. Yay. I have started back work. I am a school teacher. I work for the Head Start in Ashburn. I started back work last week. Wednesday was my first day of being back at work, and it's just really just been me going to trainings and preparing my classroom. I finally found the theme for my classroom, and my theme is anything is popsicle with this sweet bunch. I got it from Pinterest. Everybody else says everything is popsicle with this cool bunch, but I noticed as I was working, I was cutting out like lollipops and all of that, and like donuts and popsicles, and I was just like, wait a minute. So I was like, to incorporate all that to stay on topic, I was like, anything is popsicle with this sweet bunch. So it's heavy on the popsicles, heavy on everything sweet. I can't wait to show y'all, because I'm going to do a little vlog tomorrow if I get a chance to go in my classroom, because tomorrow we do have training and I have to be up in the morning at 4 o'clock because we have to be on our way to Valdosta at 6:45. And like I told y'all, I stay like 30 minutes away from Ashburn, where I work, the city that I work in. So yeah, but we started back school, so I'm having to get myself back into the act of being back at work. Right now, I'm just waiting patiently. Like I said, we're attending trainings. I'm getting my classroom together. The kids have not started back. They don't come back until the 15th of next month, which is in August. So I got a little time to prepare myself and get myself in the mood, prepare myself for my next class, because it's going to be my 2nd year of teaching. Woo, woo. They just won't let me have the spotlight. And so another thing too, y'all, today when I was at church, I got a word, like for real, like it just really touched me today at church, because my pastor, his name is Isaac, Pastor Isaac Owens. He did a awesome, and I do mean awesome, sermon today. What stuck out to me was when he asked all of the kids that are going back to school to come up to the altar and let's pray for these kids. And he just basically prayed that they're going to have a great school year, that, you know, no negativity will prevail, no weapon formed against them shall prosper. You know, it was a good thing. And then he extended the invitation to, you know, everybody that works in the school system, you know, and it was just, it was very delivering, because I needed it as well, because he said let's pray for these teachers, because let's pray for these teachers, okay? Now y'all know how I feel about teaching, but I don't think that it's my true feelings. I think it's just more so of me just being selfish. But I gotta learn to like finish out my assignment. Like, this is my assignment. I'm a teacher. Like, I have to make someone's life great, because you just never know what these kids are facing at home. And I'm gonna be real with you, I never thought to look at it that way. So like this year with teaching, I'm gonna work on being their happy place. I'm not gonna say last year, well, the term that just finished, I'm not gonna say I was not my kids' happy place, because Lord knows I was, and they love Miss Drika. But Miss Drika was going through some things as well. So this year I'm working on being more resilient and just being more like a gray rock, you know, just trying to separate my life at home from my life at work, like leaving everything that I have going on in the world and at home, you know, and just being there for those kids, you know, them just always seeing Miss Drika happy. Like, I'm working on being their happiness, because you just really never know what kids are going through in life, and I never thought to look at it that way. So I'm gonna be these kids' happiness this year. Like, I'm gonna try my best to make the curriculum this year fun. It was fun last year, but I was trying to find my way of teaching. Like, it was kind of hard, and I'm gonna work on trying to be more on top of my paperwork and stuff like that, and trying to be on one accord with my assistant teacher. Now that's another story. I'll talk about that some other day. But all is well. I love her, but it's just we're two different people. We'll just talk about it another day, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna be these kids' happiness this year. Like, every day is about to be a fun day in Miss Drika's class. Like, I'm about to start being doing some rehabilitation, baby, okay? I'm about to start changing some lives with the way that I teach these kids, okay? Period. So I'm excited for this new school year, and I'm excited to show y'all what I've got started in my room for my theme this year. Let me show y'all, like, well, I really don't have anything, but I saw like this little thing on Pinterest, and I want my dad to try to help me. I want my dad to either make it or help me create it. I don't know if y'all can really, like, let me see if it'll focus. Okay, do y'all see a little thing that's on top of the door? Can y'all see that? Hold on, wait. But y'all see that little thing on top of the door? It's called an awning. Like right here, the little rooftop. It's called an awning. So I'm gonna get my dad to help me make an awning to go over my door. And I just saw that and I was like, I think the kids, they'll love that. So that's gonna be like a little DIY project that will be coming soon. And I will walk y'all. I'm gonna try to get y'all to come to school with me one day as I decorate my classroom and get my things together, so y'all can just get a look at my room. But my room is gonna be lit. These children are gonna be so excited to come to class. It's not gonna be no tears or no nothing. They're gonna be ready to come into the, cause it's like I said, anything is popsicle with this sweet bunch. So like the thing in my room is kind of like a sweet shop, you know, like a ice cream parlor, all things that's sweet, because my kids are sweet. Yeah. So I'm definitely excited and ready for this year. I'm more ready than I was last year, because it's like now I know what I have to do, and I'm going to do it with a smile, like, because I want my kids to be happy, you know, because it is real sad. You just really never know what anybody's going through behind closed doors, and to think that, you know, kids so small, because I only have 3-year-olds, you know, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so this is the ending of this video. I just had to get that out of my mind, y'all. You know, I had to tell y'all how the devil tried to wiggle his little bald head tail stuff into my life, but I shut it down. Yeah. Peace. See you later, Nines. If you're feeling this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.